Hello everyone, welcome back. It's your girl Jungle Naps here, and I am super excited for this tutorial. I was browsing the internet last week and I came across tons and tons of pictures of this beautiful Nubian tube palette, and there are so many rave reviews. I was like, you know what? I gotta check this out and see if this is something that you guys would be interested in. And when I got the chance to open up this palette, choo, take a look right here. All of these beautiful shimmer, and there are 3 matte colors in here. And I was just like, you know what? Once I open up this palette, I was like, you guys are gonna love this, and I have to create a look with this palette for you guys. So I decided to do something that's very spring themed with some nice bright colors. And I love a dark lip on me, you know, no matter what season it is, but you guys can definitely go with a nude lip or something bright as well if you want to play around with some colors. Don't be afraid to experiment. And you know, this look right here is what I came up with. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Just give this a big thumbs up. You know, that's always a great way to support my channel if you like my content, and it really helps me know what you guys like. And if you're new here, subscribe. Just hit that button down below, and yeah, I'm just not gonna chat too much. Let's just jump right to it. Alright, so I'm going to be taping the outer edges of my lids so I can get that like nice sharp edge. And I like to just dab it on the back of my hand. That way, you know, it's when I pull it off, it just comes off a lot easier. You know what I mean? Moving on, I'm going to go ahead and work on my eyeshadow first. So my transition color is just this beautiful like burnt orange color, and it's called Morocco. I just love it. Like, the pigmentation of this palette is so good. This is just like one dab on the palette. Crazy, right? And now I'm going to go in with Jezebel, this like dark like purple mauve-y color on the outer edge, and then I'm just gonna blend that into like the upper crease just a little bit so that it transitions with the orange really nicely. And really get that, you know, I like to like go in and fill in any colors that I might have missed because that happens to me a lot. But blend. And now I'm going in with the color Ya. And I'm using just like a larger flat brush. And I'm dabbing it in there and then wiping. So dab and wipe. And it's just this beautiful like coppery shimmer. I can't say enough good things about all the beautiful colors in this. And if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you'll have seen the swatches that I put out, and also on Instagram too. So you guys can follow me at Jungle Naps on both. And for the inner color, I'm going in with Zuri. And there's a little bit of fallout, so I'm just using my makeup wipes, but you know, that's not a big deal to me, that's fine. And then the primer I'm using is the Tarte Poreless Primer. It's like the purple one. And this is just really nice if you have large pores. It's super awesome for just like making your skin look blurred and perfected. So now I'm going in with an orange color corrector from the NYX Conceal Correct and Contour palette. It's a big mouthful. And then I'm going to blend that out with my Real Techniques blender. And this one is kind of like okay. I wasn't really that impressed with it, but if you guys have any good recommendations for color correctors, please let me know. So the foundation I'm using here is my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. I just like love it more than my NARS one actually. It's beautiful. Like, it took me a while. I kind of like the like dewy finish that it gives you. And then I just have to make sure that I set it. Like, that's super important. Otherwise I'll be really oily at the end. So I'm just pressing that in there and bouncing it. And here we go. Now I'm setting it with my Laura Mercier powder, and with a stippling brush, it's just like really light, you know, like not too much, because I don't want to look cakey, you know what I mean? So now I'm gonna go in with my lover, my concealer, the NARS Radiant Concealer, and this is the color Armand. And you know, looking back, I wish that I'd put the darker color Cafe under my eyes, because I feel like it just looks a little like odd. But you know, like it's still really nice. It's super moisturizing on the skin. It does give me a nice highlight finish, and it doesn't like sink into my lines. So if you guys are curious about this, I highly suggest that you go test it out at Sephora or go buy it. It's just like top notch. And now I'm bronzing it up with my Black Radiance bronzer. You know, all the links for all the products I use will be down below in the description box. And I'm just going in really light, nothing like too heavy. And now I'm gonna go back in with that color Ya, and I'm going to go in on my, my lower lash line. Anybody feel like they're about to like poke their eyeball when they're doing their lower lash line? It like drives me crazy. So once that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight with my Anastasia. God, which one is it? I think it's not that glow, it's the other one. I'll put it in the description box. But it really needs like a very light touch because it's so pigmented. Like the first time I used it, I went ham and like my face was just all highlight. So yeah, use a light touch, use your fingers if you need to. Yeah, but I like it overall. So far so good. Okay, and this is my blush, the NARS Dolce Vita, and I know I use it like every tutorial, but what can I say? It just gives me like a nice glow, you know what I mean? And it's so pigmented. So now I'm making like this lip cocktail. And if you guys watched my lip lookbook or lip color combinations lookbook, this was the last look that I did. So the liner is MAC Chestnut, and I got big lips, so it takes me a while to fill everything in, but bear with me. I just go ahead and go over this with my whole lid. And then I go in with the Too Faced Melted Chocolate. I think this is like Chocolate Shimmer, that one. And then I go in with the lightest color Chocolate Honey. And then I kind of create like a gradient effect. And you can just go in if you have any like, you know, spots you missed, correct that. And this is what the final look looks like, all put together and beautiful. Very spring-like, fresh, lots of color. And I hope that if you guys have the Nubian 2 palette, please try this. It is super, super bomb. All right, see you guys in the next one. Bye.